Welcome everyone. Today I will discuss about seismic analysis of building. In seismic analysis, at first we have to calculate the design base shear. Then we have to distribute the design base shear in the building frames. We can calculate the design base shear in two methods. Number one, equivalent static method. Number two, dynamic method. And in dynamic method, we can calculate the design base shear into three methods. Number one, response spectrum method. Number two, modal time history method. And number three, time history method. Today, I will discuss about equivalent static method. To calculate the design base shear in equivalent static method, at first we have to calculate the seismic weight of the building, and the seismic weight is the summation of the dead load of the building and the live load applied on the building. If we apply the live load 3 kN or less on the building, then for seismic mass we have to take in only 25% load. If we apply 4 kN per meter square load in the building, then we have to take in 50% as a seismic mass. After, we have to calculate horizontal seismic coefficient or AH. The formula of AH is AH equal to Z by 2 into SA by Z divided by R by I. Here Z equal to the zone factor, SA by Z is for design acceleration coefficient for different soil type, and R is the response reduction factor, and I is the importance factor. In our India, we have 4 seismic zones: zone number 2, zone number 3, zone number 4, and zone number 5. In India, we do not have seismic zone number 1. Now, the seismic zone factor. In zone 2, we take the seismic zone factor as 0.1. In zone number 3, we take seismic zone factor as 0.16. And in zone 4, we take seismic zone factor as 0.24. And in zone 5, we take the seismic zone factor as 0.36. Now come in the response reduction factor or R. Generally, we take for general design and detailing, we take response reduction factor as 3, and for ductile detailing, we take response reduction factor as 5. And now we come in the importance factor. The importance factor, we take 1.5 for critical and lifeline structure, 1.2 for business community structure, and 1 for others. Now we come for SA by G. This is design acceleration coefficient for different soil type. We have a chart in IS 1893-2016 part 1, clause number 6.4.2 in table number 2A. SA by G for rocky or hard soil 2.5 for the value of T is greater than 0 or less than 0.4 second. And SA by G is equal to 1 by T for T is greater than 0.4, less than 4 second. And for greater than 4 second T, the SA by G value is 0.25. Here T is the natural time period of the building. For medium steep soil sites, SA by Z equal to 2.5 for the value of T greater than 0 and less than 0.55 second. SA by Z equal to 1.6 by T for T greater than 0.55 second and less than 4 second. And for greater than 4 second, SA by G value is 0.34. For soft soil site, SA by G is equal to 2.5 for T greater than 0, less than 0.67 second. or SA by G equal to 1.67 by T for T greater than 0.67 or less than 4 second, and for greater than 4 second T, SA by G value is 0.42. After this we have to put all the values in the equation. AH equal to Z by 2 into SA by Z by divided by R by I. Then we get AH. After getting AH, we, for calculating the design base shear, we just multiplied AH with the seismic weight of the structure. We know that the design base shear VB is equal to W into AH. Here W is seismic weight of the structure and AH is equal to the design horizontal seismic coefficient. After calculating the design base shear, we have to distribute the design base shear according to the height of the building to the every story, and this method I will discuss later. Thank you.